Hey there, I'm Carl Schneider with All Memphis, and this is my dog Franklin. And today we're going to be coming at you with a lesson on two different ways to spell the sound ow. So what you'll want to do is go ahead and grab a piece of paper, something to write with, and a hard surface to write on, and then circle on back in just a few minutes. Not really minutes, just seconds. Those of you that are here can just admire how cute Franklin is. And we will get started in just a moment. Great, so like I said, today's lesson is going to be about two different ways to spell the sound ow. We're going to review both of them and then compare and contrast them. Thumbs up if that sounds good. All right. All right, so the first thing we're going to do today is oral expression. So we, with oral expression, have a sentence starter, and we think in our brains about what we want to share, and then we say it out loud in a complete sentence. So today's prompt is, my favorite book is blank because blank. Everybody be thinking about what your favorite book is and why. My favorite book is Becoming by Michelle Obama because I've been reading it lately during this time when we have extra time at home, and it's really, really good and hopeful, and I just think Michelle Obama is a really inspiring person. What's your favorite book and why? Don't forget to speak in a complete sentence. Well, I wish I could hear what you said, but if you want to comment on this video, if you're watching it on YouTube, feel free. And if you want to tell an adult in your house the answer, that sounds great too. Awesome, so the next thing we're going to do is our card deck. I'll give you a sound and then give you a chance to repeat. Some of these letters and sounds have rules, and so be sure to pay attention because we'll be repeating for the rules as well. Your turn. Very good. Suffix ing means happening right now. What does suffix ing mean? Very good. Happening right now. Ink at the end of a word. Your turn. Ink at the end of a word. Your turn. Onk at the end of a word. Your turn. Unk at the end of a word. Your turn. Ang at the end of a word. Your turn. Ing at the end of a word. Your turn. Ong at the end of a word. Your turn. Ung at the end of the word. Your turn. Suffix s means more than one. Your turn. Suffix s means more than one. Awesome. All right, we have three sounds for the letter Y. The first one is y. What's the first one? That's right, y. The second one is I. What is it? That's right, I at the end of short words. When? The end of short words. Very good. Our third sound is E. What's our third sound? That's right, E. Y says E at the end of longer words. When does it say it? At the end of longer words. Very good. O says ooh in the middle of a word. Your turn. There's a second sound for O. It can also say like book. That would also be in the middle of a word. So the first sound is what? Very good. Ooh. The second sound is what? Oh, very good. And where do we find them both? First sound, E. What's the sound? That's right, E. At the beginning or middle of words. Your turn. Very good. Second sound is eh. What's the second sound? That's right, in the beginning or middle of words like bread. Awesome job. Let's keep going. What's the sound? That's right. At the end of a short one-syllable word after a short vowel. Your turn. At the end of a short one-syllable word after a short vowel. Sound, j. What's the sound? That's right, j. At the end of a short one-syllable word after a short vowel. Your turn. At the end of a one-syllable word after a short vowel. Sound, ch. What's the sound? That's right, ch. At the end of a short one-syllable word after a short vowel. Suffix ed means happened in the past. What does it mean? That's right, happened in the past. There are 3 sounds for ed. The first one is t. What's the first sound? Good, ed says t if the base word ends in an unvoiced letter. What does it say? Ed says t if the base word ends in an unvoiced letter. The second sound is d. What's the second sound? That's right, d. Ed says d if the base word ends in a voiced letter. When does it say it? If the base word ends in a voiced letter. Very good. The final sound is id. What's the sound? That's right, id, if the base word ends in D or T. When? If the base word ends in D or T. Awesome job. Sound, A. What's the sound? Very good, A, because the E at the end makes the vowel say its name. I, what's the sound? Very good, I, because the E at the end makes the vowel say its name. U, first sound. What's the first sound? That's right, U, because the E at the end makes the vowel say its name. The letter U is a rude letter, and it actually has 2 sounds. The second sound is oo. What's the second sound? That's right, oo, and that's because the E at the end makes the vowel say its name. Think of the word rude. It is spelled R-U-D-E because the U either will say its own name or say the sound oo. Very good. O, what's the sound? That's right, O, because the E at the end makes the vowel say its name. E, what's the sound? That's right, E, because the E at the end makes the vowel say its name. Awesome. Suffix ER means more or greater. What does it mean? That's right, more or greater. Suffix EST means most. What does it mean? Most. Very good. All at the end of short words. Your turn. All at the end of short words. Very good. Oi in the beginning or middle of words. Your turn. Oi in the beginning or middle of words. Awesome. Oi, your turn. Very good. At the end of words. Where does it come? Very good. At the end of words. The first sound is R like car. What's the sound? That's right, R like car. The second sound is What's the second sound? That's right, at the end of longer words after L. End of longer words after L. Very good. E, what's the sound? That's right, E in the middle of words. Or, what's the sound? That's right, or. Second sound for OR is What's the second sound? That's right, at the end of longer words after S or T, like professor, doctor, actor. All of those are spelled OR, but it sounds like Very good. A in the middle of a word. Your turn. A in the middle of a word. Very good. A at the end of a word. Your turn. Very good. What's the sound? Very good. This is the most common spelling of What is it? The most common spelling of Very good. I, usually followed by a T. Your turn. I, usually followed by a T. Very good. O in the middle of a word. Your turn. O in the middle of a word. Very good. I know that was a lot of letters, but you did a great job of staying caught up and growing your brain. Awesome job. All right, now we're going to do our sight word. Today's word is brought. What's the word? That's right, brought. Brought is spelled B-R-O-U-G-H-T. How is it spelled? That's right, B-R-O-U-G-H-T. Now we're going to write those letters in the air while we say the letters out loud 3 times. B-R-O-U-G-H-T. 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 Awesome job. Try it once and let me see. B-R-O-U-G-H-T. Awesome job. Now I want us to cover up our eyes and I want us to remember, what's this word? That's right, brought. And how do we spell it? Very good. B-R-O-U-G-H-T. You all did an awesome job. Great. Now we're going to read some words. The first thing I want you to do is write down all of these words on the piece of paper in front of you. I'll underline them as you write. Let's go ahead and write this word. Awesome. Let's write this word. Great. And this word. Awesome. Let's write this word. All right. How about this one? Great. Let's write this one. Awesome. How about this one right here? Great. The next one. And this last one. All right, take another second to make sure that you have all of these words written down. Great. And now the first thing we're going to do is underline our vowel teams. If you remember back to the card deck, we just learned that EA has 2 sounds. The first one is E. What's the first sound? That's right, E. The second sound is Eh. What's the second sound? That's right, Eh. All of these words have EA says Eh in them. What do they have? Very good. EA says Eh. So the first thing we're going to do is underline EA in every single one of these words. So go ahead and do that now. Awesome. Great. Take one more second to make sure you underlined all of our vowel teams, which in this case is EA. Very good. The next thing we're going to do is circle our digraphs and trigraphs. Digraphs are when 2 letters come together to make one sound. So let's go ahead and see. Where do we see Do we see any letters that have two letters making one sound? Let's see, I see TH, TH, TH. Awesome, so we have one digraph 3 times. Wonderful, now we're gonna box our blends. What are we gonna box? That's right, our blends. A blend is when 2 or 3 letters all come together, and you can hear each of those letters, but they do make their own unique sound. They make their what? That's right, their own unique sound. So let's see. SW is a blend. SPR is a blend. DR is a blend. ST is a blend. And BR is a blend. Awesome job. The last thing we want to do is check any of these words for suffixes or prefixes. Does anybody see anything added to the end of these words that's going to change the meaning of the word? Me neither. I don't see any on this page, and so that means that it's time to read our words. We're going to read them. So why don't you go ahead and read the top row now? Awesome, you should have read head, sweat, dead. Your turn. Very good. Now read the second row. Very good. The second row you should have read death, thread, spread. Your turn. Awesome job. And now I want you to read this final row. All right, you should have read dread, stead, breath. What should have you read? Very good. Now I'm going to practice reading all of the words and then it'll be your turn, okay? Head, sweat, dead, death, thread, spread, dread, stead, and breath. Your turn. Very good. Remember, all of these words have EA says in the middle of the word. So that's the review feature of the day. Go ahead and read them one more time. Awesome, you should have read head, sweat, dead, death, thread, spread, dread, stead, breath. There are some kind of sad and icky words in here, but we needed to get the practice reading EA says so it's okay. All right, in the first row, read me the 2 words that rhyme. Very good. Head rhymes with dead. Awesome job. In the second row, read me the word that you use when you sew, that somebody would need in order to sew. That's exactly right. Thread. We need thread when we sew. In the third row, read me the word that is a feeling. Okay, this one's a little tricky, so let's try it together. Is the word breath a feeling? Is that a feeling? No. Is the word stead a feeling? No. What about the word dread? Have you ever heard the word dread? The word dread is a feeling, and it means you're kind of scared and nervous about something in your stomach. So the word dread is a feeling. All right, now one last one. In the first row, read me this word. Sweat. What's the word? That's right, sweat. You did an awesome job. All right, the next thing we're going to do is our auditory drills. This is where Mr. Schneider gives you a sound and you write it down on your paper. Great. So the first sound you're going to write is ooh. What's the sound? That's right. Ooh. Go ahead and write that on your paper now. Great. The next sound you're going to write is g. What's the sound? That's right. G. Go ahead and write that on your paper right now. Great. The next sound you're going to write is I. What's the sound? That's right. I. Go ahead and write that on your paper. Okay, moving right along, the next sound you're going to write is T. What's the sound? That's right. T. Write it down. All right, the next sound we're going to write is the sound that says ch, as in chair. What sound? That's right. Ch, as in chair. Way to go. Write it down now. Great, the next sound I want you to write is V. What's the sound? That's right, V. The keyword for this word is van. Go ahead and write down the letter. Awesome. The next sound I want you to write is K. What's the sound? That's right, K, as in cat. Don't get tricked. Go ahead and write it down now. All right, moving along, write the letter that says mm. Great. We're going to trade things up a little bit. I want you to write the suffix that means happening right now. Which suffix? Happening right now. Go ahead and write it on your paper. Awesome. And our final sound of the day is going to be the growl sound. Go ahead. Which sound? That's right. Now go ahead and write it on your paper. Awesome. So the first sound you should have written is L, lamp, ol. Next would be G, goat, g. Next would be I, igloo, I. Next would be T, table, t. Great. Next would be C, H, chair, ch. Very good. Next would be V, van, v. Then we have C, cat, k. Awesome. We have N, nest, n. We have suffix ing, means happening right now. And our final sound is R, rat, You did an awesome job. Go ahead and make sure your paper looks like mine, hopefully a little bit neater than this computer writing. Go ahead and take 5 more seconds to make sure your paper looks like this. Great. We're going to keep it moving. Now we're going to spell some words. What are we going to do? That's right. Spell some words. The first word I want you to write is swim. What's the word? That's right. Swim. Let's finger segment it together. S, w, I, m. What's the word? That's right. Swim. All right, so you should have written S, W, I, M, swim. Make sure that that's what your paper looks like. What's the word? That's right, swim. I'm excited to be on the other side of coronavirus so we can all go swim. Great, the next word is head. What's the word? That's right, head. Let's sound it out together. Ed. Your turn. Very good. Go ahead and write it on your paper now. All right, so you should have written D. What's the word? That's right, head. Awesome job. Your next word is the word deaf. What's the word? That's right, deaf. Let's go ahead and finger segment it now. Awesome job. D. F. Great, go ahead and write that on your paper now. Let's spell the word deaf. D. Awesome job. We just wrote the word deaf. Great. The last word we're going to spell is the word breath. What's the word? That's right, breath. Let's finger segment it together. B. F. Go ahead and write those letters on your paper now. Great, so you should have written B. What's the word? That's right, breath. Go ahead and make sure that your paper looks like mine, except hopefully neater. All right, wrap it up in 3, 2, and 1. All right, these are the letters O-U. What are the letters? That's right, O-U. The key word for these letters is out. What's the word? That's right, out. O-U says ow. What does it say? That's right, ow. O-U says ow. What does it say? That's right, ow. OU says ow at the beginning or middle of words. Where does OU say ow? That's right, at the beginning or, very good, middle of words. Now we're going to take a moment to write on our paper just like this. I'll go first and it'll be your turn. O-U, out, ow at the beginning or middle of words. Now let's try it together. O-U, out, ow at the beginning or middle of words. Your turn. Very good. One more time for both of us. O-U, out, ow at the beginning or middle of words. Awesome job. Great. We just learned how to spell the sound ow at the beginning or middle of words, and now we're going to talk about how to spell it at the end of words. These are the letters O-W. What letters are they? That's right, O-W. The keyword for these letters is cow. What's the keyword? That's right, cow. O-W says ow. What does it say? That's right, ow. O-W says ow. What does it say? That's right, ow. O-W says ow at the end of words. Where does it say it? That's right, at the end of words. There is a tricky part though. It can be followed by an L or N, like the word growl or clown. So it's at the end of words, but sometimes if there's an L or an N, we'll use O-W instead of O-U. Great. So now we're going to go ahead and write down these letters and memorize our rules. So I'll go first. O-W, cow, ow at the end of words can be followed by an L or N. Now let's try it together. O, W, cow, ow at the end of words can be followed by an L or N. Now you try. Very good. O-W, cow, ow at the end of words can be followed by an L or N. Great job. All right, now we're going to spell some words. We're going to what? Very good. Spell some words. Awesome. The first word we're going to spell is the word howl. What's the word? That's right, howl. Now, we just learned that OW says ow at the end of words, but it can be followed by which two letters? Very good, L and N. So if this is the word howl, don't get tricked when you're spelling it, okay? Let me see what you write. Let's segment it together and then it'll be time to write. Ow. Ooh. Go ahead and write it on your paper now. All right, great. So you should have written ow, ooh. Because like we said, OW says ow at the end of words, but it can be followed by an L or an N. Great. The next word is count. What's the word? That's right, count. Go ahead and let's finger segment this word together. K, ow, t. Go ahead and write this word now. Great, so you should have written k, ow, t. Awesome job. The next word we're going to spell is the word couch. What's the word? That's right, couch. Let's finger segment it together. Very good. You should have said k, ouch. Awesome job. Go ahead and write that on your paper now. Awesome. So you should have written k, ow, ch. Very good. The last word is the word frown. What's the word? That's right, frown. Let's finger segment it together. Ow, Don't get tricked. Go ahead and write the word frown on your paper now. Great, you should have written ow, We know usually O and W are at the end of words, but it can be followed by an L or an N. So that's how we have both of these words. Go ahead and read me all of these words one time. Very good. You should have read howl, count, couch, frown. Awesome job. All right, now we're going to do a learned word. A learned word is a sight word that all Memphis wants you to be able to spell. This is the word away. What's the word? That's right, away. Away is an unfair word because A says ah, but in this case it's saying so we just need to memorize it. Let's go ahead and write it down 3 times on our papers while we say the names of the letters out loud. A, W, A, Y, away. A, W, A, Y, away. A, W, A, Y, away. Awesome. Now cover up your eyes. What's the word? That's right, away. And how do we spell it? Very good. A-W-A-Y. No peeking. All right. We're going to do another learned word today. This is the word done. What's the word? That's right, done. Done is unfair because when we have an E at the end of a word with an O in it, it should be the word done because that should be a magic E and it should make the O say its own name. But here it's saying What is it saying? That's right, So this is the word done. What's the word? That's right, done. Done is spelled D-O-N-E. How do we spell it? Very good, D-O-N-E. Let's go ahead and write it on our paper now while we say those letter names out loud. D-O-N-E, done. D-O-N-E, done. D-O-N-E, done. Awesome job. Now cover up those eyes. What's the word? That's right, done. And how do we spell it? That's right, D-O-N-E, done. Awesome job. All right, now it's time for our dictation sentences. I'm going to say a sentence, then break it into parts, and you'll write it down. The first sentence is, the owl is done counting. What's the first sentence? That's right, the owl is done counting. The first phrase is, the owl is. What's the first phrase? Very good. Go ahead and write the owl is on your paper now. Great. The second part of this sentence is done counting. What's the second part? That's right, done counting. Go ahead and write that on your paper now. All right, great. So you should have written, the owl is done counting. All right. Am I all done? Does my sentence look like what it needs to? No. Who can tell me why not? What do we need at the beginning of our sentence? Very good. We always need a capital letter. And what do we need at the end of our sentence? What comes at the end of every sentence that we write? Very good, a punctuation mark. So we need to make sure to have that period. Awesome job. Great. All right, now let's get started on our second sentence. Repeat after me. The grouch can give away his crown. What's the sentence? Very good. The first phrase is, the grouch can give away. What's the first phrase? That's right. Go ahead and write, the grouch can give away on your paper now. Awesome. The second phrase is his crown. What's the second phrase? That's right, His crown. Go ahead and write that on your paper now. Great. Awesome. So our full sentence is what? Very good. So you should have written with a capital T, Grouch can give away his crown. Crown. Awesome job. Go ahead and make sure your sentences look like mine, where words are spelled correctly, and we have capitalization and punctuation. And now I'm going to ask you some questions about these words. All right, my first question is, in sentence 1, read me the word that rhymes with scowl. Scowl. What word rhymes with scowl? Awesome job. Owl rhymes with scowl. In sentence 2, read me this word. Ow. What's the word? That's right. Crown. Awesome. In sentence 2, read me the word that means grumpy person. Grumpy person. Which word? Very good. Grouch. Grouch is somebody that's grumpy. All right, and in sentence 1, walk is to walking, as count is to, very good, counting. Awesome job. All right, now we're going to do oral reading. This is going to be so fun. So the first thing we're going to do is look at sentence 1, and I want us to find any words that have OU or OW. Let's see, I see OW here and OW here. Great job. I'm also going to give you a little bit of help with a tricky word. This is the word manage. What's the word? That's right, manage. Go ahead and read sentence 1 now. Alrighty, awesome. You should have read, can you manage the snowplow? Who can tell me, why did my voice go up at the end? Very good, because it's a question. Can you manage the snowplow? Awesome. You read it one more time. Great. Great. Now let's annotate sentence 2. I see an OW here and an OU here. I see our sight word from earlier in the lesson here. So think back and remember it. I'm not going to give it to you. And this is the word because. What's the word? That's right, because. Go ahead and read sentence 2 now. All right, great. You should have read, I brought you a crown because I am proud. I brought you a crown because I am proud. Read it one more time. Awesome. Let's take a look at sentence number 3. I see one OW at the end of a word, and then I see some tricky words. This is the word reply. What's the word? That's right, reply. Go ahead and read this sentence now. All right, you should have read, they will reply to the note right now. They will reply to the note right now. Awesome. Go ahead and read it one more time. Great. Let's take a look at sentence number 4. All right, I see an OU here and an OU here. Great. Let's see, I see a couple of tricky words. This is the word someone. What's the word? That's right, someone. That's actually the only tricky word, so go ahead and read this sentence now. Great. You should have read, someone start counting the toys we found. Your turn. Very good. Someone start counting the toys we found. Great job. All right. Now let's look at sentence number 5. I see an OW here and an OW here. Awesome. And all of these words are fair, so go ahead and read the sentence. Great. You should have read, wow, look at the cute owl. That's why it's important to pay close attention. Wow, look at the cute owl. Awesome job. I'm going to read all 5 of these sentences one more time fluently and give you a chance to practice, and then we'll be done for the day. 1. Can you manage the snowplow? 2. I brought you a crown because I am proud. 3. They will reply to the note right now. 4. Someone start counting the toys we found. 5. Wow, look at the cute owl. Go ahead and read all 5 sentences one more time. You did a great job. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for more lessons with All Memphis. Thanks.